Creating blog content is a quick and powerful way to show up on Google, but it takes time. That's why AI is here to help. Hey everybody, I'm Scott Meyer. This is 5-Minute AI, where we help you live well and work smart with AI. 5-Minute AI is brought to you by Chipp, the easiest way to create custom ChatGPTs. In this episode, we're going to show you how to create engaging blog content that ranks for important keywords on Google with just a little bit of AI. We'll show you how to do this with ChatGPT, the free 3.5 version. We'll show you how to create your own blog creator using Chipp. And then we'll show you how to do keyword research using AI so you know what articles you should be writing. Now, this is a technique that we use here at Chipp. I'll even show you how we do it ourselves so you can take our blueprint and put it into action. Let's head over to the computer and get started. So to get started, we want to know what topics to write about that will help our website show up. Now, one of the techniques for this search engine optimization is actually to write useful articles that people are searching for. But ChatGPT can help us discover what are those terms that we should focus on first. So I'm going to ChatGPT 3.5. So this is the free version at chat.openai.com. We're going to use the RIPE framework. So you tell the chat a role. So you're going to be a skilled SEO marketer. We're going to give it an inquiry, create a list of 10 keyword clusters that an AI software company should blog about, and tell me how difficult it'll be to rank for those keywords using low, medium, high. And then the parameters list in bullet format with the most important keyword clusters at the top. If you had an example of keywords you've used in the past, you could add that. Now here you can see it gives me 10 different options with difficulty and also subtopics underneath those clusters. I really like this one here on applications. Even though it's high, I'm going to try to find some more specific details within this one. So I go down and say, let's create articles about AI applications, provide 10 long tail keywords. Those would be longer versions that we could rank for. So here it gives me a number of options within that cluster. Now I'm going to look at one that I like. I like this as medium, so it's a little less hard about customer service. So I'm going to go and say, create 5 potential blog posts in that specific long tail keyword. And here we go. We have 5 different topics that we can now write about. So I can look at those and pick one that looks good. Now that we have our topics, we can actually write the blog post in ChatGPT and get a first draft. Remember the AI sandwich. We're going to start with us asking questions, AI giving us an output, but then we're going to edit and improve it at the end. So I'm going to go ahead and pick future of customer service, AI chatbots and beyond. That was one of the topics here it recommended. I'm going to again use that framework to say write 800 words. I'm giving it a parameter. I'm telling it to use headlines and bullets, sprinkling emojis, and write it for marketers, right? And then what I'm going to do is actually tell it an example. So here's an example post that you can use as a model for tone and style. So I'm going to pick a previous blog post. I'm just going to paste that entire blog post in, and then I'm going to go ahead and hit enter. And it's going to create a blog post on that topic with my parameters that matches previous blog posts, right? So here it's going to kind of walk through and I can kind of see what the output looks like. And I might decide that I like it or I want to edit it, but I can just copy this now. And then in my blogging platform, I can edit it a little bit. So this looks a little bit short for me, but it has 10. So I could maybe make this into or 8. I could make it a listicle, like 8 ways that AI's chatbots are going to change marketing or whatever it might be. And that's going to give me a really good start. So that's how you can do it if it's individual. If you're doing single player mode, you're the only writer, you're doing this yourself. But what happens if you have a team or you want multiple people to be able to write? That's where we want to create a blogging chatbot that's trained on your data that anyone can use. So let's show you how to do that next. So to get started, just go to chipp.ai, that's chipp.ai, and you can click get started. This will go through the sign up process. You'll get an email confirmation. Once you log in, you want to go to the application. So think about every application as a task that you can create for your team. So in our case, we're going to do a blogging one. So here's a WordPress content generation tool that we built. I'll walk you through how to do it. So Chipp makes it really easy to pre-train a chatbot. So that way anyone else who's using it doesn't need to know what to do. So you can design it, call it whatever you want, add the colors, etc. And then under the build tab is where we are going to put our prompt. So you can take the exact prompt from before, but what I like to do is actually create a template others can use. I call this a step prompt. So you still use the RIPE framework. Tell it to be a skilled content creator. You can say who it's making the post for. And then the task is to converse with a team member to get the information needed to create the post. After the content's approved, I have it write in an HTML. That means I can paste it right in. And then I give it kind of the same parameters, like lots of headings and bullets. So to achieve this task, I'm going to do it step by step in a short format. So step 1, ask the topic that they want to write about. So this is going to actually help my team member start the conversation. Step 2 would be ask for the details in the prompt. So that could be, from the SEO that we got previously. Step 3 would be writing the first section. Step 4 would be continuing to write the rest of the post. And then step 5 would be creating it into HTML. So you can see I'm making this so it'll work with any topic. So moving forward, my team could just build off of it. I could even focus it around those SEO blog posts. So it's always writing one of those areas. And here's what it'll look like on the right-hand side. And I'm going to go ahead and just click the share section, grab the link here and put that into the browser so that you can see it in action. So now here's our trained ChatGPT that we built. And I say I'm ready to write a blog post. And now it's going to ask for the topics that we want. So we'll put AI applications and it's going to elicit the information and then write the post for me. So this is a great way to include everyone on your teams that they all know how to do it. You can see I have it writing about North Dakota schools. You could have it make sure to write about your company. So that's how Chipp helps us not only do single player mode, but also multiplayer. So anyone can use AI without knowing how to do it. So that's a quick way of how to take action and write blog posts with AI that are SEO optimized. We look forward to helping you work smart and live well with a little bit of AI right here on 5 Minute AI.